Welcome to the very first Steelcase live reveal. We are live in New York City and streaming around the world in Grand Rapids, Chicago, London, Paris, Munich, Hong Kong, and beyond. But wherever you're joining us from today, we invite you to participate in the conversation. Let us know what you think in the comment section of Facebook. And as always, all of the information that you're about to see here today will be available on our website at steelcase.com after this broadcast. Now, what we're about to show you pushes the bounds of material science and transforms furniture design. This is Innovation Redefined.
The idea was, in fact, the easiest part. It seems so natural. Replace all this machinery with something simple. There was no brief. The brief was an intuition. The human being is so much more adjustable than any product that one could make. But the idea of silk comes from a deep belief that we have about design. The way it's shaped, the way it performs, and what it's made out of, they're inseparable. It has all these personalities. There's nothing but joy. It's tailored for you. We've designed it to respond to all the inputs you give it. We don't sit on it. You are part of it. I think a true innovation is when you solve something and people say, I didn't know I wanted that, but God, I want that.
What about a hit of your love?
Introducing SILQ. The idea behind SILQ comes from our deep belief in three things. When the way something looks and the way it performs and what it's made of come together, something magical happens. We asked ourselves, could we replace all that machinery with something simple? 2008, we had this vision. Could we replace all that machinery with something more material-based? Could the mechanism be made out of the material? I had done this sketch. It was something like 4 plant-like tendrils holding up a chair made out of some magical material behaving in some scientific way. And I asked my engineers, could we do that? And they told me, not yet. So we continued to work and innovate in the state-of-the-art in seating and develop seating solutions. Some of them you may know. We developed the gesture chair. I call that the ultimate sitting machine. The state-of-the-art were these exquisite machines, but we had this dream that we could continue to innovate and push the edge of solvability. But we didn't know what we could find out later through some experiments we'd done, one of them in carbon fiber. We took up the challenge to understand carbon fiber. In the zeitgeist of product development, there were things happening. Boeing was launching the 787 Dreamliner. Car companies were talking about moving from steel and gas to carbon fiber and electric. We were moving from our alloy bike frames to carbon fiber frames. So in this experiment, we developed the less than 5 chair, and we learned a lot about lightness and stiffness. We took our cues from high-end bike frames and aerospace, and we thought we learned a lot about materials, but we needed a catalyst. That catalyst was a TED talk that I'd heard from Amy Mullins. She's a Paralympian athlete, model, and advocate. She talked about her 12 prosthetic legs, and there was a powerful image of her performing on the athletic field with these blades that had replaced her lower limbs. And she asked, am I disabled or am I hyper-enabled? So I'm standing on the roof of our carbon fiber development partner in Shenzhen, and we started to think, and I asked my chief engineer, is there any way we could combine these ideas, what we learned about carbon fiber in lightness and stiffness, this other notion of this stored energy and these spring-like lower limbs that allow Paralympian athletes to achieve new things. And this essential dream to replace all that machinery with something new. And my engineering team, they're amazing. They said, we'll try. So we developed SILQ. We asked ourselves, is there something there? And after 6 months, we said yes. After 12 months, we were pretty excited. We felt like there was a new opportunity to innovate and reinvent this category. And after 18 months, we're proud to show you the results of that work, and that's SILQ. SILQ is based on 3 ideas: innovation in material science, artistry, and performance. We solved the solution in carbon fiber. It was the it material that allowed us to crack the code. Artistry. SILQ's a simple organism, and yet it can take on so many personalities. I like to call this the Tom Ford version, and we call this the LA Surf Shop. How can something so simple have so many ways it can be defined? And in performance, it's more organism than machine. You don't sit on it, you're a part of it. It has one adjustment, height adjustment. Everything else is you. The inputs you give it through your stature and posture are all SILQ needs to know you. It's truly a responsive organism. In a way, if we would have solved this in 2008, it might have been too early. The world hadn't changed enough. Work was still about one person, one desk, one problem, one chair. But the world's changed. People are moving from space to space in a new ecosystem of solutions and spaces that allow them to choose the best place at the right time. It's time for a new intuitive. SILQ is truly an innovation. I'd asked my team to solve this in carbon fiber, and they did that. But that wasn't enough. As you know, carbon fiber is a premium solution. If you ride a road bike, you know it's not the cheapest one out there. And if you paid for the upcharge in your car for the carbon fiber trim kit, you'll know it's a premium solution. So we gave the engineering team a new challenge. Can you do it again? They were pissed off for about a week until they came back and they said, we think we have an idea. So we've invented a new high-performance polymer that virtually replicates everything carbon fiber has to offer to be able to bring our invention to a true innovation, to impact anyone's life at work who's ready for something intuitive. I think it's a true innovation, and I'm so proud of my team, and I'd just like to bring them up here today.
Well, thank you, James. Thank you so much, team. And thank you, everyone, so much for watching. So if you're interested in SILQ, this chair will be available in North America and in Asia Pacific later this spring, and then available in Europe at the end of the summer. It will start at a retail price, or list price rather, of about $970. And if you want to experience SILQ, you can find it in a Steelcase Work-Life Center. You can find the closest Steelcase Work-Life Center near you on our website at steelcase.com. There's also plenty more information about SILQ, the story behind it, and all of the details. styles. So again, thank you so much for watching today, for joining our very first live broadcast. We hope that you're as excited about silk as we are.